but we should be able to play this. So mridangam. So mridang everyone knows. Shankha is conch shell. So one person was constantly blowing the conch shell. That is the service given. Bheriya. Bheriya is what? Bheriya is that it's also kind of drum. It's a kind of drum which is there, which people play with stick. You play with hand, it is mridang. And sometimes you play with stick. That is this Bheriya. Then veena also. Veena is string instruments. They were brought to make a very nice ambience. Then there was Panav. See, we have our Pranav. I ask him every time, what is your name? He says, Panav. Then I started calling him, Panav, idhar aao. Panav nahi, Panav. Mera naam Panav nahi hai, Panav hai. Panav also is a name. Panav is an instrument which is one kind of flute. Yes, Panav is a kind of flute. Then there is Gomukha. Gomukha is a bigger kind of flute. Bada sa hota hai. Okay, Panav? Yes, Panav has come. Then there is Dunduri. Dunduri is another bigger type of drum. So देखो English में यही है सब names. Another type of drum. Another type of drum. Another type of flute. There is no English equivalent. Then there is Anaka. Anaka is kettle drums. Side में टिक 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 बजाते हैं. And घंटा आद्य घंटा. Tang tang tang. So Nedur, this kind of sound. Dundubhyas and all types of drums and sounds. That is how the Lord was being departed. If you go to South Indian temples, many of the South Indian temples, there is a particular tune for welcoming the Lord. There's conch blown, and there are special kind of instrument players who come. And these instrument players, they play the different types of drums and flutes, bugles. And whenever Lord is appearing, he is going to give darshan, alag hai. And when Lord is going to sleep, alag hai. So there are tunes for everything. Lord is going to come, Lord is going to leave. So instruments. And of course, we all can even have kirtan. Kirtan bhi kar sakte hain. This is what we do. Whenever some sannyasis are coming or leaving, we have kirtans. Do kirtan. Normally, jab sannyasis or some kind of senior devotees come to BYC, we also have kirtan in the beginning. In the end, nahi kar pate. Kyun? Kyunki sab devotees prasad ke liye baith jate hain. But actually, even in the end, some of us we go and we leave. We go and escort them in the end. Everyone was there. ऐसा नहीं कि कोई absent था. Everybody took part. So how everybody took part? Let us see that next. Prasada shikhararudha kurunaryo didrikshaya vavrishu kusumai krishnam Pema vrida smitekshana. Oh, so now if you say Kuru Naryo, so Kuru Kauravendra Purastrinam, it is said. This Matajis, where were they? Prasada Shikhara Arudaha. They were on the top. Upar the. Yes. Now this prasad doesn't mean wo khane wala prasad. This prasad means the place, palace. Palace ko bhi prasad hi bolte hain. Baap re, kis ko prasad bolte hain? Yes, prasad. Different names. All Matajis were on top, Prabhujis were below. So that is how it is. Opposite kiya to kya ho jayega? Problem ho jayega. Opposite kiya, if Prabhujis are on top, Matajis are below, then Prabhujis will not look at Krishna, they will look at Matajis. That's a problem. So ulta kiya to there is no problem. Prabhujis are with Krishna down, Matajis on top, no problem. Matajis will look at Krishna only. Correct? So इसलिए like this arrangement was made. What they were doing? Vavarshu, varsha kar rahe the. Kiski? Kusumai Krishnam, Krishna ke upar. On top of Krishna, they were showering different flowers. And just like that they were showering flowers, sometimes we see in some kind of marriage function. मैं कभी एक भी marriage के लिए गया नहीं हूँ. I'm not gone to any single marriage in my life. But they show in movies वगैरह ना. Some people are putting the arghya water, the sprinkling water. Some of them are putting these flowers. तो एकदम starting में enthu रहता है. They put nicely. After some time, you see the video after some time. They're putting like this. They're bored. And hand also starts paining. But how they were putting? Even that simple act of showering flowers. Prema vrida smite kshanaha. They were doing it with a lot of affection. Even such small thing, as simple activity as just showering flowers on Krishna, that also was done with, they were looking, Smita Ikshana. They were glancing at Krishna very smilingly, nicely, and with lot of love, they were showering the flowers on Krishna. Hari Hari. And one more thing that is mentioned is they were very shy, Vrida. They were a bit shy also. And that shyness is very good. It is said, Niti Shastra says the most important ornament of a woman is shyness. Yes, the shyness is very good. So that a woman with that kind of shyness will attract the respect of men. That's always there. Okay, next. Titata jagraha mukta dama vibhushitam ratna dandam gudakesha priyah priyatamasya. Okay, so what is happening in this sloka? So far backdrop de diya, right? Instruments, player assemble ho gaye, they were playing dung 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 dung. Top, Matajis were showering flowers. Try to visualize this. Yes, on top they were showering. Then now here, what is told about Gudakesha? Gudakesha. That means Arjuna. What Arjuna is doing? Arjun kya kar raha hai? Because he is one of the central figures of Mahabharata and also very dear friend of Krishna. So first the camera angle, general setting dikhaya. Usko baad turant the camera focus on Krishna's friend. Yes, best friend of Krishna in Hastinapur. Krishna had best friends everywhere. Krishna has best friend in Vrindavan, in Mathura, in Gurukul, in Dwarka, and even in Hastinapur. In Hastinapur, Krishna's best friend is Arjuna. What did Arjuna do? Pitata Patram. Pitata Patram means a very whitish soothing umbrella. That kind of umbrella was taken. And he took up Jagra. He was holding umbrella for Krishna. And what kind of umbrella was that? Ek Siddhi Sadi umbrella? Let him do that. But ye nahi. Oh, karo, karo. Wo jitna karna hai karo. That sound is always soothing. It is adding to background music. But this sound will not be soothing. Karo, karo. Yes. And how it was? Mukta Dama Vibhushitam. So Mukta Dama Vibhushitam. It was containing all varieties of pearls, jewelry. It was not an ordinary umbrella. Ekdam badhiya umbrella thi. It was having jewels and pearls and all varieties of diamonds. Special umbrella Bhagwan ke liye. Kabhi seedhe zyada umbrella nahi. Correct. What kind of umbrella we have? Ekdam सीधा. कभी कभी खुलता भी नहीं है. इसे कैसे खोलते हैं? And suppose we go, some wind comes, ऊपर हो जाता umbrella. कितने लोगों का हुआ है? ऊपर हो गया umbrella. Happens? And हमेशा होता है. Yes. Umbrella easily becomes upwards. Then it doesn't function. But here, Krishna is having, Arjuna is holding a very, very special. We need to understand from this, we should offer the best to Krishna. Ratna Dandam. Yes, Ratna Dandam Gudakesha. Yes, so even that rod contained ratnas. I say kind of, okay, kaun sa plastic ka nahi tha. It was not plastic, it was not that. Now our handles are mostly plastic handle or metallic handles. Kuch nahi. Arjun ka wo ratno se bana hua handle tha. And Gudakesh. Now why is Arjuna called Gudakesh? Anyone knows? Yes. Conquer sleep or conquer ignorance. That's why it's called Gudakesh. And how? How he conquered Gudakesh? How he became Gudakesh? Some people only tell the material reason, but there's a spiritual reason also behind it. Okay, why one is called Gudakesha? There's a reason. Arjuna, he heard some sound in the kitchen in Gurukul. When he was in the Gurukul, he heard some sound coming in kitchen. Kuch to sound aa raha hai, kuch chor aa gaya ki nahi? Kya ho raha hai? So he went to kitchen with his bow and arrow. Some thief has come, he will shoot him down. He'll punish him. So he went like that and said, "Hey, kaun hai?" Then he heard, "Oh, main hu." अरे ये तो अपना भीम भैया है, मजले भैया. यू आर देयर. आप हो? अच्छा. बोला आप क्या कर रहे हो? बोला मैं प्रसाद खा रहा हूँ. हरि बोल. से प्रसाद? रात के टाइम को प्रसाद? In the night time nobody can see anything, it's all pitch dark. How are you able to see? He said, बेटा practice के साथ सब आ जाता है. So I've been practicing eating like this in the night, whatever remains. Oh, that's a fact. And Arjuna said, just like Bhim Bhaiya is practicing eating very nicely, night time I will also not sleep. I will do my Dhanur Abhyas. I'll practice my archery. So Rishabh was just asking, Prabhuji, initially he asked me a question. He got an opportunity moment. He was picking me up from BYC and coming. So he asked me a question, Prabhu, मेरे को जो है रात को I heard मेरे को रात को नींद नहीं आती. Then I was able to tell, oh हो I work life ऐसा हो गया है शायद इसलिए नींद नहीं आती. इसलिए नहीं प्रभु जी रात को मेरे को सोना नहीं है रात को भगवान का नाम जपना है. I said that's a very good desire, but it's not practical at sadhaka level. When we are sadhakas, Krishna says don't go extreme. Don't sleep too much, neither sleep too little. Nor should be eat too much, nor eat too little. अब ये दोनों example भंग हो गए. Because these both are not sadhakas, they are pure devotees of Krishna. So Bhim can unlimitedly eat and do nice service, and Arjun can unlimitedly practice in the night and yet not get fatigued and tired. He will not get exhausted, right? So यहाँ पे Arjun could become Gudakesh because of his determination, number one. Number two, by the blessings of Krishna. Yes, Guda Akesha. There's another meaning of Gudakesh. Guda Aka Ish. So A is Vishnu, Ka is Brahma, and Ish is Shiva. So person who got the blessings of Vishnu, Brahma, and Mahesh, all three in his life, is called as Gudakesh. He got all their blessings. So normally, जब भी कोई आकाशवाणी announcement होती है, who makes that? Brahma ji makes it. Yes, he is the one who makes the announcements from town. Many times it said, "Hey, Moor comes to लेके जा रहा है." That announcement Brahma ji को script मिला था. He read it many times. It is said. Yes, the foolish Kansa, you're taking Devaki and going to her house, but this Devaki's 8th son is going to kill you. Who said that? Brahma ji. Acharya say Brahma said that in announcement. Okay. So similarly, when Arjuna was born, there was an announcement that this boy who was born, his name is Vijaya. He will never lose in his life. Ye kabhi harega nahi. And if you see the whole Mahabharata, Arjuna never loses any battle. Nothing. He never loses any fight. TV में कुछ और दिखाते हैं, but it's not so. Arjuna never loses one fight also in his life. That's his name, Vijay. So that was his blessing. Then again, Shiva. In TV, they show that Arjuna lost to Shiva, but actually fact is Arjuna won Shiva and impressed him. And he got the Pashupadastra in Dakshina. So he got blessings of Shiva also. And Krishna had taken Arjuna to Mahavishnu, to meet Mahavishnu. Yes, to meet Mahavishnu, Arjuna is taken by Krishna in the Sarthi, because what happened was Mahavishnu had desire to see Krishna. मेरे को कृष्ण का दर्शन करना है. But कृष्ण का दर्शन करना है मतलब कृष्ण जैसे ही कुछ काम करना पड़ेगा. So if you want to see Krishna, you have to do work like Krishna. So Mahavishnu, what he did, he stole some sons of Brahmanas. एक ब्राह्मणा के बेटे उनको चोरी कर लिया. And Brahmana went to Yudhishthira, hey, my sons are kidnapped. मेरे son कुछ दिखाई नहीं दे रहे. They're out of range. I had put GPS tracker and everything. Nothing is visible. Yudhishthira Maharaj, you are responsible. Anything impious activity, sinful activity happens, it is said the king is responsible. It's the king who is responsible. Just 1 minute. This will cool him down. Haribol. Yeah. So anything impious happens, sinful happens, who's responsible? King is responsible. Yes. So what happens is he goes and starts telling Yudhishthira Maharaj, you're doing adharma like this. Arjun said, stop. कुछ भी करो, लेकिन भाई के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोलने का. You should not tell anything wrong about my brother. So Arjuna was very, very furious. He said, I will find out where are your sons and give you within a week, within a stipulated time. Else I will take Agni Sannyas. And then Krishna got shock. अरे कुछ promise करने से पहले पूछ लिया करो, check किया करो. बिना check किया आप ऐसा सब करते हैं. Okay, now Arjuna, he goes to Arjuna and says, Arjuna, you didn't check with me also, you're going to take Agni Sannyas. What is this kind of vow? Similarly, before to kill Jayadratha also, he said, within this day, Suryast, I'll kill Jayadratha, otherwise I'll take Agni Sannyas. That means 3 times I'll go around fire and I will enter fire. And Agni Samadhi. And Krishna को tension आता है. When devotees make promise, tension किसको आता है? Krishna को tension आता है भाई. This is my devotees' words. I can't make it false. So Krishna got a lot of tension. बाप रे बाप क्या करे अभी. So Krishna is, then he asked Arjuna, do you know where are the four sons of Brahmana? Arjuna said, मेरे को नहीं मालूम, but I know surely you know. आप पे पूरा भरोसा है. I have full faith in you. So I may not know where are the children, but I definitely know where are the, you know the children where are. So तुम बता दो. Then Krishna says, yes, I know where they are. They are in Mahavishnu Loka. Arjun doesn't even know the route. Google map पे type करो महाविष्णु लोक, कुछ नहीं आएगा. You have to go beyond this universe. So Krishna, when piercing the shell of this universe, he goes to Paravyom, the spiritual sky. And there he meets Mahavishnu. There Arjuna gets blessings from Mahavishnu also. Guda Kesh means a person who got blessings from all three, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. That's the sweet meaning behind Guda Kesh. And Priya, Priyatamasya. And like this for his best friend. Yes, Priya, Priyatamasya. Hey. So Arjuna, who is a dear friend of Krishna, for his best friend, he started serving him. He was serving. So best quality का umbrella बनाया था कृष्ण के लिए. So whatever we offer to Lord, we should make best. So best friend Arjuna, who was serving his best friend, two best friends, he had offered the best in the best of consciousness. So everything should be best for Krishna. Okay, now let us see what are Krishna's Dwarka best friends doing. In Dwarka also Krishna has best friends. One is called Uddhava, second is called Satyaki. वो दोनों क्या कर रहे हैं? Let us poker in the next loka. Uddhavah Satyakishchaiva Vyajane Paramadbhute Vikiryamana Kusumai Reje Madhupati Hipati. Okay. So Uddhava and Satyaki, best friends of Krishna. What are they doing? Yes. Cha eva, they were what they were doing? Vyajane. Vyajane means to fan the Lord. So from both sides, either sides they were standing and fanning, chamar. You have seen whenever we have Abhishek of Lord, that time one devotee is standing with chamar, another devotee is standing with peacock feather, and they are fanning the Lord. So this is a wonderful. You have seen, must have seen in some TV serials and all. Raja is there, the king is like this sitting, and some people are fanning him. Right? So similarly, he is also getting fanned. So they are fanning the Lord. Even when acharyas sit, acharyas like Prabhupada used to sit and give class. So that time also devotees used to fan. So this is the way of honoring a very great person. The great devotee of Lord, or even the Supreme Lord. So fanning is always done. So sometimes people say, I'm your very big fan. Okay, achha, you're a big fan, then come and start fanning. Fan following. Yeah, that is actual fan. It's Parama Bhute. So they fans also were just like this umbrella, decorated very nicely. Yes, very nicely decorated fans. This is not some ordinary fan that we have. Sometimes I have seen some in some programs, the DTs are small, so chota fan. A small fan like that. No, this was very well decorated. Big fans. And so this was Parama Adbhute. Very well decorated. Parama Adbhute. It was wonderful fan. That is best. Vikirya Manaha Kusumai. And Krishna, where he was doing, what he was doing, he was sitting. He was sitting on a seat full of flowers. Kaise aaye flowers? They had already made a flower seat full of flowers. And Reje, Madhupatihi. And thus, Reje means chalo, chalte hain. Command kiya unhone. Chalo, let's move. So Madhupati, Krishna is called as Madhupati, the master of Madhu. So Madhupati. And Pathi means road. Pathi, Pati, alag hai. Madhupati, Pati. Now this Madhu can be different. Master of Madhu Mangal, Madhu. Master of sweetness. Krishna is also called emperor of sweetness. That is also called Madhupati. Correct? And Madhu is one demon also. Madhu and Kaita were two demons who came from ears of Garbhodakshay Vishnu. They came. So unke bhi pati hai. They were very dangerous demons. Nobody was able to kill them. Demigods, nahi. Shiva, nahi. Nobody was able to do anything. Shakti, bilkul nahi. All failed. Why? Because they had a blessing. They cannot be killed in a place where there is Pancha Mahabhut. That means earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind. And so they took them beyond all realm. But there also there was mind, intelligence, and false ego. Udhar bhi nahi maar paye. And how they were killed? They can be only killed by themselves. So Krishna comes as Hayagriv and he fights with them. He fights so nicely. They're impressed. They get very impressed with the fight. And they say that we are so impressed with your fighting skills. We want to give you a blessing. Tell us what you want. And Hayagriv says, yes, I want to kill you. Say, please kill us. Maar do humko. So that's how Madhu and Kaitav is killed. Isn't Agni Samadhi like suicide? Well, technically, suicide is a terminology of ending one's karma. Yes, Agni Sannyas and Agni Samadhi is a kind of a situation where a person is willfully, he is doing what he's doing, he's going to ignite the fire element from his body and merge with the fire element. So this is something very similar to Nirvikalpa Samadhi. So this is known to very advanced students of yoga. Arjuna knew all these things. So this is called Nirvikalpa Yoga. Even if you see Bhishma Dev, the last chapter, the way he leaves the body is Nirvikalpa Yoga. So merging into body. So that's a proper process to end your life. That is not considered suicide. Yes, that is not suicide. In Kali Yuga, definitely nobody can try it. That is given in scriptures. When one finds that one's life has no purpose, then one does this to attain moksha. There's one fellow does suicide in this life. That fellow will get ghost body. Okay, next. So now till now what we have seen? Till now we have seen that what Arjuna, Uddhava and Satyaki did. So now we'll see the different kind of blessings or the benedictions that were put on the Lord. Ashruyanta shishas satyas tatra tatra dvijeritaha nanurupascha nirgunasya gunatmanah. Oh, these are different types of ashisha. What is the meaning of ashish? Yes, blessings. So these are the different ashruta. If you now, so till now what was there? Visuals were shown. What are the visuals? Drums. Then Mataji is throwing, showering flowers, not throwing flowers. Throwing, no, throwing, showering nicely, beautifully showering flowers. And then usually flower petals are showered. If you hit somebody with flower, it pains. Yeah. On the other hand, you take flower petals and then you shower, it is very soothing experience. And then Arjuna is holding umbrella, Uddhava and Satyaki are fanning, and Krishna is mounted, sitting on the chariot with flower bedded chariot, and he's telling, Chalo. And that time, now the visuals, what is being heard? Ashruta. If you go there and put some speakers, CCTV camera ka kya view hai, wo pata lag gaya. You put some speakers, what sound is going to come? Ashruyanta. So you will hear this. What is that? Ashisha Satyaha. Truthful benedictions. Everyone is, in one sense, giving benedictions to Krishna, blessing Krishna, or telling something about Krishna. Tatra tatra, here and there, everywhere. Dvijeritaha. Yes, all the learned Brahmanas, they were all giving blessings to Krishna. Ame, Krishna is very glorious. Yes, Krishna is very beloved of everyone. Yes, Krishna is a very wonderful person. Oh, Krishna is very sweet. Like that. So all varieties of sound were coming. They're all blessing Krishna. Like this. So nanu rupa na anurupa aru anurupascha. So none of these blessings that they were doing was false. As a jhoot nahi bol rahe the, sab sach tha. So it was all satyas. It was not befitting, at the same time fitting. Kaise? Now if you say Krishna is like, oh, Krishna's beauty is like lotus. Sach hai ya galat hai? Sach bhi hai, galat bhi hai. Yes, lotus is beautiful, so Krishna is beautiful. And that is one of the most best examples that you can give for Krishna. But at the same time, Krishna is more beautiful than lotus. Oh, Krishna has a body with many moons. Krishna's body is like moons. His forehead is like half moon. Yes, side view is like crescent moon. He has different moons on his body. His body is full of moons. Yeah, correct, moon. Like moon has black spot. So Satya bhi hai. It is na anurupa, at the same time anurupa. It's fitting, at the same time not befitting also. Yes, nirgunasya gunatmana. So here at this time, Krishna was playing the role like a human being. He was playing the role of a human being. So in one sense, with our limited intelligence, we cannot glorify Krishna. जितना भी हम भगवान के बारे में बोलेंगे, उतना कम ही होगा. It is less. It cannot be equal. Oh, somebody has glorified Krishna perfectly. No, जितना भी बोलोगे कम ही होगा. Like nothing can be perfect glorification of Lord. They were all glorifying Krishna, who was playing. So now example क्या है? Example is somebody may say, oh, Krishna is Makhan Chor. Are Chor? You're calling Krishna what? Chor. He's thief, yes or no? Is he thief or not? He's thief, yes. But at the same time, everything belongs to him. Now, for example, somebody walks into the house, goes to the fridge, and takes some nice juice and starts drinking. Suddenly, na jaan na pehchan, aise jaake andar starts drinking. Will that be appreciated? In US, there is no problem. This is all common. But in India, nahi, baba. If you go and sit somebody, even to sit in the house, आइए बैठिए, जब तक बैठिए नहीं बोलते, somebody will sit. Person will go stand at the door. आइए आइए आइए, you have to tell 2-3 times, then the person will come. अंदर आइए, again you have to tell, then the person will come little more inside. Please बैठिए. नहीं नहीं ठीक है, नहीं 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 बैठिए बैठिए. So sit nice, आराम से बैठिए. Then you will sit and you will not do anything, you will not speak anything. रहेंगे. Sir क्या लेंगे आप? Normally in India there is chai or coffee. Right, that's what they say. तो क्या लेंगे आप? कुछ नहीं कुछ नहीं. No नहीं कुछ तो लेना चाहिए. आप पानी, हाँ पानी हम पिला देंगे, but और कुछ भी लीजिए. People force. And a lot of things it's okay, पानी तो दे दीजिए. नहीं नहीं हम कुछ तो जाएंगे. आपको जूस लाएंगे, जूस ठीक है, जूस. So they'll say juice, but along with juice, they will bring 2-3 plates of namkeen, sweet, snacks. वो सब लाके टेबल पे रख देंगे. लीजिए लीजिए. Will that fellow take? No, he will not take. अरे जो कुछ तो लीजिए. You take juice and give. He'll take. He'll take. अरे पीजिए, आपने कुछ भी नहीं पिया. Yes, so people are so shy. But Krishna used to go and take makhan because everything belongs to him. He is Sarvaloka Maheshwaram. He can do that. And then we do that, we are thief. Correct? I was hearing a very beautiful meaning of yajna or sacrifice. What is yajna or sacrifice? It has a very beautiful meaning. Yajna means we offer something to Krishna which we were thinking it is ours out of ignorance. जो हम सोचते हैं वो हमारा है. We thought till now we were thinking it's ours, but we now understood it is Krishna's, so we are offering it to Krishna. What is that? That is called yajna. That is called as yajna. Beautiful definition, ना? अब तक सोच रहे थे सब हमारा है. Now we say ये घर किसका है? Yes, जीरी वाला घर. हाँ correct. फिर आपका घर किधर है? हम कृष्णा के घर में रहते हैं. Yes. So what senior devotee, there's a wonderful lecture I was listening to today. So he told, whenever somebody asks which is your house, you should tell temple, VYC Kharadi. He told, that is my house. Okay, if that is your house, then where you are staying, that is Krishna's house. Okay, अपना घर कृष्णा का घर. फिर आपका घर temple. So that builds a very good consciousness, right? So somebody asks आपका घर किधर है? We say yes, please, Ashok Nagar, downtown road, Bhakti Yoga Club Kharadi. Yes, it's Kharadi. 411014. Done. हाँ बढ़िया है. और आप किधर रहते हैं? हम कृष्णा के घर में रहते हैं. Yes, we live in Daffodils, 602, Gulmohar Society, Kharadi, near Reliance Mart. Haribol. So like that. Now, these were sounds of Brahmanas. नीचे के sounds. अरे कृष्णा कृष्णा, अरे माखन चोर बढ़िया है, रणछोड़ बढ़िया है. Like that camera. This is like with mic. Now the mic goes to top floor. And top floor, what is happening? The ladies are talking with each other. What is that? Next. So this is a whole section, 20th chapter to 20th verse to 30th verse. Almost these 10 shlokas, 11 shlokas, 20 to 30, 11 shlokas. The mic is not going to come down. Mic ऊपर ही रहने वाला है. And what all the ladies are going to speak, what is happening on the rooftop, that is described so wonderfully. So this starts here. Anyonyam asit sanjalpa. Uttama shloka chetasam. Kauravendra puristrinam. Sarva shruti manoharaha. It's a beautiful shloka. When we had done Bhakti Vaibhav, I had done many years back. So that time this was our memorization shloka. We had to memorize. Yes. हमने जब भागवतम पे course किया था, this was a memorization shloka because it's very sweet. So the camera first showed what is happening. Women are showering flowers at the same time. Have you ever seen two women standing next to each other with mouth shut? नहीं होता. दो माता जी एक साथ आते हैं मतलब किच किच के. They will keep talking. They cannot be silent. In class. You are not women, you are Vaishnavis. You are all Vaishnavis. But they are super Vaishnavis. But anyways, this I am not telling. This Niti Shastra says. This Niti Shastra says. I don't say. This Niti Shastra says women have 2 times hunger. Yes, 2 times hunger they have. And similarly, they have 4 times capacity to speak. If a man speaks for some time, woman will speak 4 times of man. Yes, we'll come back. But another thing that is spoken of women is in devotional satsang, the count of women is maximum. Dekhiye, wait kar diya count. Turant. So they come in big because they have a lot of faith and love for Krishna. That's why they come in very wonderful quantities. Right? Here, the camera went up, dekha to the women are showering flowers at the same time they're talking. Are kuch baat kar rahe? Kya baat kar rahe ek saath? What is it you're talking? Kya baat kar rahe? Kya baatchit kar rahi hai? Anyonyam asit sanjalpa. It is not called as prajalpa. Very clear. Prajalpa means useless talks. Shastra is calling this talking as sanjalpa. That means it's good talk only. It is not useless talk. Okay, that is for sure. And because it's not useless talk, the mic is also given. Kya baat kar rahe? Thoda sunte hain. Oh, first before what they are talking, please understand their heart. So Bhagavatam first describes the attitude, then Bhagavatam describes the activity. Yes, sanjalpa kiya hai. But what? Uttama shloka chetasam. Their chetna, in their heart, there is only Krishna. Their heart filled with Krishna, they are talking to each other. And what is the meaning of this Uttama shlok? Shlok means what? Shlok matlab? Shlok kya hai? Bata do, you know. You all know what is shlok. It's not tricky question. Easy question. What is shloka? Explanation in words. It is what is there in scriptures. Vachan. That is only shlok. Abhi hum log kya pad rahe the? Shlok pad rahe the. Correct. And Uttama shlok means the best shlokas in who is glorified in choice poetry is called Uttama. Who is that Uttama shlok? Krishna. Uttama shloka chetasam. They had complete consciousness of Krishna. And what they were doing, Kauravendra Puristrinam, all these women of Kurus who were there on the top of the roof, Sharva Shruti Manohara. This is the best part. What is Shruti? Shruti means Vedas. Rigved, Samved, Yajurved, Atharved. So these 4 Vedas, they ran to come and hear what are these ladies talking. Unka man har ho gaya. Which means the 4 Vedas' hearts got captivated to come and listen to the words of the Kauravendra Purastri. Sarva Shruti Manohara. Shruti ka man har liya. So then you understand that what kind of quality talking was going on. So Shrutis also represent Vedas, Ramayana, Mahabharata also comes under that. All categories, all scriptures. All scriptures wanted to hear what these ladies are speaking. That means you can understand that what were the kind of quality talks. Yes, one should talk definitely. But our talk should be centered around Krishna Chetasa. Uttama Shloka Chetasa is there, we'll have the right type of talks. Now, Bhagavatam is going to switch to the next meter. Yes? So now the first shloka which is going to be spoken is, there are different talks going on, if you see. So the mic is being circulated and different ladies are going to be talking. So the first talk that is going to go on, we will see, is those in Shantaras. Now we know there are 5 rasas. Now this conversation is amazing. 21st shloka to 30th shloka is amazing conversation. There are 5 rasas. Correct? What are the 5 rasas? Shantaras, Dasyaras, Sakhyaras, Vatsalya, and Madhurya. The 5 rasas. So what is going to be happening is there are 5 different categories of talks going on. So all 5 rasas are covered in this talk. That is the beauty of this talk. So first, the mic goes to Shantaras. Shantaras ke baare mein jo baat kare, those who are in Shantaras, they are going to talk first. So let us see what they are going to talk. Now, whenever Bhagavatam becomes emotional or Bhagavatam recites a prayer, that time the prayer becomes very long, long verses, long meter. Savai kilayam purusha puratano. Savai kilayam ya eka asid avishesha atmani. Agre gunebhyo jagatatmanishware. Nimilitatmanishi supta saktishu. Okay, so what is there? So now these are Shantaras, Bali Matajis. What are they telling? Sa, they look at Krishna. Sa, ye jo hai, Krishna jo hai. Why indeed? Who is he? Kila ayam purusha puratanaha. He is the original personality of Godhead. We say na Govindamadi Purusha Tamaham Bhajami. So they are also telling the same thing. This is the original personality of Godhead. Now, if you see the Kauravendra Purastri, what is the situation there? The situation is there in this scenario, there are only 1, 2, Krishna is there, Satyaki is there, Uddhava is there, Arjuna is there. Okay, the 5 Pandavas are there, 8, and some Brahmanas. These are the only men left because all others died in Kurukshetra war. Itne hi, baki sab striyan hai, and they are all in white dress, Vidva. That's how they are standing on top. This is the situation there in Bhagavatam when they are speaking this. So they are telling he is the original Purusha. Yes. Ya eka asid avishesha atmani. He is the only one. He is the only one who was there before creation. And he is the only one who will remain after creation. That's what they're telling. Nimilitanam nishi supta shaktishu. Yes. And what happens when there is pralaya kal? What is the meaning of pralaya? Yes. Destruction. There is srishti, sthiti, pralaya. Creation, maintenance, dissolution. And this continues. Then again, srishti, sthiti, pralaya, srishti, sthiti, pralaya. Creation, maintenance, destruction. Creation, maintenance, destruction. Goes on. What is there before creation? Krishna. He is there. And what is there after destruction? Krishna. And it is said that now abhi destruction ho gaya to kya ho gaya? Hum sab kidhar chale jate hain? In destruction time, everybody will go inside Krishna's belly and sleep. हाँ वही करते हैं. In this world, all of us, we have come to this material world from the womb of mother. But that the soul who is about to get his karma comes from the womb of Krishna. Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. He comes from there. So whenever there is daytime of Brahma का दिन होता है तब क्या होता है? Creation and maintenance. But when it is night time of Brahma, destruction and sleeping. Who? All living entities are also sleeping, and Garbhodakashayi Vishnu is also sleeping. But his sleep is Yoga Nidra. Our sleep is in ignorance. Correct? So that is how everybody is sleeping. We had discussion of Yoga Nidra also. Okay. Next. So they are told Krishna is the source of. So now here, now they're again going to speak about creation, something related to creation. Sa eva bhuyo nija virya choditam swajiva mayam prakritim sisrakshitam anama rupa mani rupanamni vidit samano nusasara sastrakrit. Okay, what is being spoken here? So they are telling that Even after pralay, nothing ends. Sa eva bhuyo. After pralay also, nija virya, with his strength. Cha uditam, uditam. सब फिर से उदय हो जाता है. Everything becomes visible again. Swajiva mayam prakritim sasriksham. And he personally creates everything again as it was before. Yes, that is done again by pralay के बाद ऐसे नहीं कि सब खत्म. Now in some Abrahamic religions, they call it something like Judgment Day. The Judgment Day को क्या होगा? Finished. Those pious souls go to heaven and impious souls go to hell. तब तक क्या करो आप लोग? Rest in peace. Yes, this is not the philosophy. This is not the right philosophy. The right philosophy is cyclic. You see, Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali, cyclic. Similarly, if you see our seasons, 6 seasons are there. Sharad Ritu. That also comes in cyclic. अभी ठंड है, अभी ठंड के मारे मर जाएंगे. अरे रुको रुको, गर्मी आ रही है. It's going to come. It will come in cycles. Even four yugas come in cycles. This comes. You speak. Morning, afternoon, evening, night. That also comes in cycles. So our creation is not linear, it is cyclic. So similarly, Srishti, Sthiti, Pralay, and again Punah Srishti. So they are talking about after Pralay, there is Punah Srishti. Why? How it happens? Nija Virya Choditam. So here, Hari, there's some background music. Yeah. Again creation happened or what? Creation ho gaya. Anama Rupat Mani Rupa Namni. Please understand that Krishna is called here as Anama. Anam doesn't mean अरे जिसका कोई नाम नहीं है. Anama doesn't mean किसका कोई नाम. He doesn't have any mundane name. His name is not like our name. हमको नाम कब मिलता है? बर्थ के बाद. Yes. What is your name? Jai Dhir. Jai Nil. Jai Nil. Okay, Jai Nil. What is your age? 12 years. What was your name 13 years back? So we are actually not having any name as such. We are not Nami. Krishna is Nami. So he doesn't have any material name like that. Anama Arupa. Arupa means not that he is not having any Rupa. No, he has spiritual Rupa. His Rupa is not like our Rupa. And so this Rupa and Namni all are transcendental. That's what we need to understand. So Vidit Samano Nusasara Sastrakrit. And see, he is the person who is Shastrakrit. He has revealed and he has actually created the Shastras. The scriptures he has created. Vidit Samanaha. Anushasara. So what he has done is he is a person who has given us Krishna has given us scriptures. It is said Maya Mugdha Jiver Nai Swata Krishna Gyan. Jiver Kripa Koile Krishna Veda Puran. See, we are all in Maya. We do not have any knowledge who we are. We will think without Shastras, what we'll think? We will think Zindagi nahi milegi dobara. What else we'll think? Jeena isi ka naam hai. So all these different Bollywood songs and movies, we'll think that is only truth. Jeena isi ka naam hai. And Zindagi na milegi dobara. That's what we will be thinking. But when we read Shastra, we understand that Zindagi milegi dobara. अगर हम भक्ति नहीं करते तो फिर दोबारा आना पड़ेगा. एंड जीना इसी का नाम नहीं है, मरना इसी का नाम है. We come to Krishna consciousness, yes, जीना इसी का नाम. This is what is जीना इसी का नाम. All these things we will not understand till the time we don't read scriptures. So we will be in ignorance. So Krishna is the one who has given the scriptures out of great compassion for all of us. So they are acknowledging scriptures. Yes, Shastra who was told about Lord, who has given? He only has given us. And now what they are doing? Now they are telling, अरे यही व्यक्ति हमको अभी, that original person who's there after destruction, and the original person who does the recreation, and the original person who gives us the Shastras, he is visible to us in front of our eyes right now. देखिए, वो visible हो गए हैं, वो appear हो गए हैं. We'll take 2 more shlokas and we'll conclude. Sava ayam yat padamatra surayoh Jitendriya nirjita matarishvanaha Pashyanti bhaktyut kalitatmalatmana Nanvesha sattvam parimarshitum harhati. अभी देखिए, वाह अयम यत पदमत्र सूर्यो, देखो. So he is right now that person, param suryo, that means great devotees can only see him. जिनको great devotees can see. Who else can see? Jitendriya, who have conquered their senses, who have conquered their mind. Such kind of people. Nirjita matarishvanaha. Yes, those people who are able to control their life as उनका प्राण को control कर सकते हैं. Yes, such kind of people pashyanti, especially who have done bhakti. Bhaktyut kalilatmanatmana. Those who are full in devotional service. Bhakti, जिसने भक्ति किया, they will automatically control senses, automatically control life airs, and automatically they will be cleansed of all material contamination. ये automatic हो जाएगा. Suppose somebody is trying to control senses. क्या कर रहे हो? Sense control. क्या कर रहे हो? Sense control. बहुत मुश्किल हो जाएगी. It will be control for some time. After that, अभी क्या हो गया? Out of control. On the other hand, somebody is trying to, I will clean my heart. I'll clean my heart. No, you cannot clean heart. You can only cry out to Lord. Krishna will clean your heart. Correct? That's what he does. So yogi, what is the meaning, difference between yogi and bhakta? Yogi thinks, I will do it myself. I will cleanse the heart. I will remove the material contamination. I will control my senses. I will control my pranavayu. This is yogi. Bhakta, what it does? I will call out the Lord. That's all. Bhakta is like small child. Yes, small child doesn't have to worry about anything. You ask a small child, अरे बेटा पैकिंग चल रही है, तुम कहाँ जा रहे हो? मैं मम्मी पापा के साथ जाऊंगा, वो जिधर लेके जाएंगे चला जाऊंगा. So like that, like a child devotee is dependent on Krishna. लेकिन योगी को अपना यात्रा प्लानिंग वो सब खुद करना पड़ता है, which is easier. Be a devotee, very easy, and Krishna will do everything else. And to such a devotee, Krishna is visible actually. लेकिन जो इतने मुश्किल से मिलते हैं, इतने कठिनाइयों के बाद मिलते हैं, after doing all these things, you are able to see, we are getting the great fortune to see him. Yes, we are getting an opportunity to see him. So nice, no? So like that, they're talking with each other. Last shloka for today. Savayam sakyanugita satkatho vedeshu guhyeshu cha guhyavadibhi ya eka isho jagadatma leelaya srijat avatyattina tatra sajjate. Oh, what is spoken in this verse? So here it said, oh Sakhi, they're talking to each other. Sava ayam Sakhi anugita satkatho. Please understand that this person, Krishna, his Satkatha. Satkatha means what? Satkatha means his pastimes. There's something called Kukatha also. Kukatha is not the right type of talk. Any Bengali here? Bengalis? Nobody? Koi nahi hai? If you want to talk something with each other, they say Katha. Ami ke tumaki sange Katha bolchen. I want to tell you something. Katha. So they say Katha. Kya bol rahe hain? I want to talk to you. That also they say Katha. So this is not ordinary Katha, this is Satkatha. Satkatha means about Krishna. Anugita, which is not just some prose, it is poetry. And which is described like that. What is describing? Vedeshu guhyeshu cha guhya vadibihi. So this is described by what? In the Vedas. So if you open Vedas, mostly you will find Are Vishnu, Narayan, like that. Are kidhar hai Krishna? You will not find Krishna so easily. But Guhya, in the secret, there is some secret portion of Vedas like Bhagavatam. There what you will find? There you will find Krishna. And who is glorifying him? Guhya Vadibihi. Those who know the confidential truth. Such kind of devotee, confidential devotees, they glorify the confidential pastimes of Krishna. You will not find official name. For example, let us take Janil. This is your official name. What is your official name? What they call you in school? Yeah, that's what I asked. Is the official name, no? Okay. In all your birth certificate, report card, school में attendance लेते हैं समय. So you are in 7th standard. 7th standard में whenever roll call is there, Jay Anil, they call like that. ठीक है, घर पे क्या बुलाते हैं? जीता. देखा, see, this is what happens in India also and many places. घर पे they call him Jeet. So in school, suppose your parents go, he says, Rishabh Pro says, मैं जीत का पापा आया हूँ. ऐसे कौन जीत? कोई जीत नहीं पढ़ता. अरे वही आपके क्लास में 8th standard में पढ़ता है. नहीं 8th standard में कोई जीत नहीं. मैं say, okay, जय अनिल. हाँ, जय अनिल है. So they don't know that you are called as Jeet at home. Correct? They know only Jay Anil. So Vishnu, Narayan, they are all like what? Jay Anil. Where Jeet क्या है? Jeet अंदर की बात है. So Krishna is called as Jeet. Just like Krishna, you are called as Jeet. Krishna is called as Krishna. Vishnu is called as Krishna at home. So that is why वो हर जगह नहीं मिलेगा. लेकिन कभी-कभी गलती से एक बार जीत हो गया, चलो. For example, how this word will spread is suppose one of your friend calls, gives a phone call to you. अब अभी आपके पास मोबाइल होगा शायद. हमारे टाइम पे लैंडलाइन था. तो लैंडलाइन होता था, सपोज लैंडलाइन होता that time. And your father picks the phone. Yes, बोलो. हाँ नमस्ते अंकल. हाँ नमस्ते, बोलो. मुझे जय अनिल से बात करनी है. अच्छा जय अनिल से बात करनी है, ठीक है. And he keeps the phone. ऐसे जीत बेटा जीत. He calls. And that time friend is wondering, अरे जीत कौन है? Who is this? Then you come. हाँ पापा ठीक आ गया. हाँ आ गया, बोलो. अरे जय अनिल जीत कौन है? अरे घर पे मेरे को जीत बुलाते. And then he knows. And some close friend circle will know. Not everyone will know. Correct? How they came to know? Because he called you Jeet. And वो उसने फोन पे सुन लिया. अच्छा जीत. So that's how friends come to know some confidentiality. So similarly, some portion of the Vedas they come to know about what happened. But full Vedas, if you see, it is not there. Got it, na? So Aurvendra Puri's three naam are telling actually he is more understood very confidentially. बाकी ऊपर से देखोगे तो नारायण विष्णु, लेकिन कृष्णा's past tense are very confident. But actually, यह एक ईशो जगदात्म लीलया. He is the person who is actual creator. Because if you see in open scriptures, you read creator कौन? एक मिनट, ब्रह्मा. अरे इसमें तो कृष्ण का नाम नहीं है. Okay, maintainer कौन? विष्णु. अरे ये भी कृष्ण नहीं. Just 1 minute, I have to take this call. It's urgent. हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी.